Howdy, it is I, Junk. I am somewhat recovered from the virus that cannot be named on this platform. Still struggling with it a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm trying a different recording setup, so you may not hear this because I may have messed it up again. But hopefully, this will let me capture game sound. And can't hear it because I didn't plug a monitor. I gotta get a monitor for the microphone, but I can then resync my voice to the game, and you won't have to just listen to me talk in silence. But before I was so rudely interrupted by the reset, this is the first day of 8.6, by the way, so you're going to see probably a whole lot of really annoying Aether and Nether robots out there just ruining everybody's day. But I want to talk about the Pursuer, which now I've played about 15 games with, and I've been successful in about 4. So probably not ready for Champion League. I would not recommend making one if you don't have one. I really don't do this. It's not a good use of your time. But if you have one, so far, what I've had the most luck with myself, this could just be my playstyle as much as anything, the 2 repair amps and the anti-control. I tried a nuke amp and a balanced unit, 2 balanced units. I always kept the anti-control because you need some type of control resist, and the immunity amp thing does not have the durability to make an immunity amp super effective. Pilot skills, the only newish one is the engine expert. There's nothing new or exciting here. I got the sharpshooter for the cudgel because you want that extra 50 meters. Everything else is pretty stock because if we look at the skills, like there aren't a lot of interesting skills here. It's like you can't trade off your active ability. There's no ghost. There's no anything like that. And it probably wouldn't be a good idea to anyway. Wonder Worker, the cooldown on this ability is like 20 seconds. It's pretty substantial. Yeah, 20 seconds. So it just, the amount of heal versus something you can actively use. And then the other skills it got that of the newer ones are the stubborn skills, the ones that activate when you're at 30% health. And just philosophically, I don't like the concept of those skills. I don't like the concept of my bot has to be almost dead, and then it gets slightly less bad. That's a really strange. Like a 6% movement speed buff isn't terrible, but if you have to be at 30% health to do it, and especially when you're in a bot that's got like, what is this, 160 base on the Pursuer? Yeah, 162. So you know, how are you going to try to get damage to get to the sweet spot of 30% health and not get blown up? Let me tell you, the amount of time you survive between half health and 0 is not that high on this robot. Your biggest problem is not going to be, I'm at 30% health. It's going to be, I'm at full health and then I'm dead 2 seconds later. So the stubborn skills didn't seem like viable options. And drone-wise, you know, I've just been running it with the Beak because I've been running it as a first drop, so that stealth is nice. And then your typical, because it's got a repair, it's got an advanced repair unit, so your typical loadout for repair. But let's get into a game. I've been getting punished all night for having selected. I mean, like I said, I had a couple games that were decent. I've uploaded one of them. You'll probably see before this. But I've had no real luck running this in any kind of consistent way. And every time, I've seen the YouTubers out with these new robots, which stings, obviously. Because the only thing I would miss about being in the creator program, if I wasn't way too toxic to be in it, evidently, because I said the things that Predator and AD Gaming are now saying, but I said them 2 months ago. So I'm too toxic to be in the program. The only thing that stings is having to wait to get the new robots, but small price to pay for being able to tell the truth. Look at the names. Oh, goody. Nothing tells me I'm in trouble when as much as my teammates having an ASCII gun in their nameplate. Like, you know, we're playing a game where we're in robots that have guns, right? It's like you're wearing the t-shirt of the band you're going to go see. It's like, oh, you like guns too? Yeah, we all do. Every single one of these guys has guns. It's like you're not impressing anybody with the gun in your name. Like, hey, you must be tough, you've got a gun in your name. No. I know I'm probably alienating a whole bunch of people. Oh, goody. You can see getting shredded up by the turrets of the Mars. Not even the whole Mars, just the turrets. This is not a robot people can use in this league. This is basically the takeaway here. And if by some miracle you end up in a situation where you could be able to use it, you will come to find out it's well too freaking fragile. Yeah, I'm gonna get annihilated as soon as my stealth ends here. It's happening. Oh, I actually got a kill. Now I'm gonna die from this Mars, but that's one more kill than I expected. I'm locked. There's the ability. That's helpful again. But I'm not beating an angler, so let's just ignore him and try to get the Mars. No, he's gonna get in my way. I mean, that's good angler play, but I hate you. So, was it worth it? Like, you succeeded, but I hate you now. That's pretty much what that robot is. So, I would call that par for the course. Almost anything else in that slot would have been better. I'm really gonna fight it with these guys right now. If you're gonna be a coward, don't block people who actually want to fight. That's my advice. Like, getting in the way of people who actually want to get into the beacon and try to stop it from flipping. Problem is, this guy has a partner with him, so he can stealth and still do his ability, and I can't really stop it. I don't know where he went. Did he? It's just, I think this guy is not anticipating me. Yeah, I thought he might be at the edge waiting, but he wasn't. So give me some blindness protection, and I can do this. Make a friend. You know, I thought the Ravana was only annoying if it was on the enemy team, but here we are. Okay. I don't know what he's in. I'm guessing that's an angle. No, I guess not. Let's see. Yeah, Mars is super annoying, and you know, if you're a real antisocial, unredeemable person who doesn't need to be in society, you play a Siren or Harpy. But if you just dabble in being antisocial, like, and you just want to be a jerk sometimes, Mars or Skyros. So I think we have their attention here. I think we may have gotten their attention. They may be aware of our presence. Some subtle clues I can pick up on. Like, there's 5 of them here. Nothing feels more familiar than getting shot at by a group of Reds and not seeing any teammates almost half the map. As long as they're working. But they're not, though. They're losing home. So fantastic. Fantastic. Excellent work, everybody. Oh, good. We've got yet another one of these new Aether robots. Prepare to see Ultimate Cheese. Because this thing is so broken. I was in an Indra and I just unloaded the Vajra and Mahavajra into it point blank. Didn't even scratch the paint, it seemed like. So expect to see some really cheesy wins and losses. Like, it, as broken as the Indra was, this feels more broken than that. Because both the bot is broken and the weapons are broken. So it's actually somewhat worse. I don't want this guy to throw me off the edge, so I'm going to have to be a little selective about how I engage him. Or maybe he'll just die because, yeah, those new weapons. Okay. I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish. Yeah, you're finished. I don't feel great about winning because of this matchup, but I mean, by this matchup, I don't feel great about winning behind this Titan because it's so broken, but hey, I don't have one, so You know, I can't control who my teammates are. But did you see how that guy got melted? It ain't great. It's a lot, is what I'm trying to say. You know, I would go longer without the stealth, but there's just no point to it because this guy's gonna blind me anyway if I do, so... I don't know if I can call that a game. That was a showcase for why you should spend all of your money to buy new things. It was not a game, but it wasn't really a game. All right, let's try this again, which only enhances the risk of getting into a team where everybody's got a gun in their nameplate. But let's see. Okay, well, good map. Neo Shenzhen, you know, if you have to lose, you may as well lose someplace beautiful. So I'll take it. Let's see. Typhon wouldn't be my first choice, but it's a winnable matchup. Oh, but he's got two friends. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna hold this down with a pursuer, so we're just gonna cut back. Like, I don't need to know what the 3 robots are if I know I can't take them. Let's let our angler friend have the first bite at that apple. From behind him. What do we got? Nothing good. Typhon the Mars and the angler. We can't do anything about the angler. Let's chase the Mars around. We can't kill him, but we might make him wish he was dead for a little bit. Oh, the angler's pursuing me. Is that a good use of your time, friend? Because it feels like it's not. Yeah. Well, you've seen everything the pursuer has to offer. About 5 seconds and then death. So, maybe don't play it. You know, I could have put another Revenant in that slot. I could have put another Angler in that slot. If Pixonic didn't hate my guts, I could have put in a Nether in that slot. So, I was never going to do that. But regardless, yeah, you can see I've got the 1 Halo on here because I only have 4 Mark III cudgels. I had to put something there, and I figured, why not Halo? I could have done a whole, like, Corona loadout, but it wasn't that serious. I don't know what this guy is trying to do. I mean, is this your version of, like, hunting for me? Because I don't think I care that much. You know, shotguns still work, right? Like, you stand in front of me. You're gonna be at this for a minute, trying to take out the Revenant, so. The heck with this. Tedious anyway. Oh man, that is the most gravity amped I've ever been. No, the motherships aren't going to change the game at all. What are you talking about? Motherships aren't crazy unbalanced or anything. Why would you even think that? I take it you're not a friendly Indra. That's me reading context clues. Okay. I too am unfriendly. Oh, come on, you liked me so much before. Where you going? Where you going, pal? Where you going? Before he wanted to snuggle, now he just wants to hide. That actually sounds like we were in a relationship. That sounds a very accurate representation of how that normally goes. Alright. What do we got hiding over here? Let's go get rid of it, whatever it is. I don't even think that's the real Kratos. Dun dun dun. Alright. Yeah, we got more. The new robots here, I see. Oh, that was a bad and unfortunate place to drop, friend. That was not good. Now, who's shooting at me here? Somebody. Of course, they won't let us shoot up, even if there's somebody up there, you can tell. But you can't target them, so high-quality targeting system we've been provided by Big Sonic. Wow. Most people like to be alive, but that guy chose not to be. That is a renegade. The dad jokes are fun. Okay. This is my old friend who wanted to cuddle me so bad before. You know, I took the anti-control off this thing because it resets when you phase. So you lose the benefits. Oh, I was gonna make him so happy just then. Well, there's 2 games attempting to and utterly failing really to use the pursuer. I guess I got a kill in each game, but I can't imagine how bad your other robots are if a pursuer is a viable thing for you. You have my pity, if that is true. Oh, yes, and more high-quality Pixonic coding here. So, I'm going to immediately take this thing out and probably shoot it and forget it ever existed. Let me put the Wayland back in. That was fun. I need to do some more Wayland runs. Anyway, this has been me, Junk. Hello. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. If you are a dog or cat left home alone, as I assume many of you are a very good kitty or puppy. And I will talk at you again soon.